What's up, guys? It is Jonathan with One Big Impact. So today I wanted to make a video on something. I just woke up. I'm quite rested actually, and I have a list of things I want to talk about, so I feel like I will be very efficient in this video. First of all, drink your damn water. Yes, I wrote on the side of it. It's weird that I carry it around in the gym. I don't really care what you think though. So why am I not losing weight on Atkins or keto or in general? So a lot of us may have, now this is not necessarily steered towards new people. It's not necessarily steered towards people that have been doing this a while, but it could be steered towards all of the above. It could be steered towards maybe you lost 50 pounds and you're gradually gaining it back and you're like, I don't know what the hell is going on, okay? So the first thing that I want to say, and I've said this before, and this is something that I am currently focusing on, and I kind of came to a revelation over the last couple days that my food has been whack, and I need some kind of better focus on exactly what I'm doing, and I've been struggling. I don't know, I've been trying to figure out new avenues, but our minds just will literally take over and start to try to control what we're doing and tell us different things. So it's really important not to talk in tongues, but it's really important to understand these few words. Back to the basics. That's it. That is the best information that you could probably ever get. And I'm going to explain that a little bit and help you understand what that means. So reality check yourself. Number one is reality check yourself, and you must be honest. You have to think, the best way for me to reality check myself is say, okay, Jonathan, you're currently at what weight? And a few years back you were at what weight? So saying that, excuse me, knowing that I was at a certain point then, all I have to do is say, you know what was I doing then that I'm not doing now? Well, first of all, I already know I was a lot more strict on not only my calories, but I wasn't trying to sneak other things in. Lately, when I go Atkins, I'm like, a little cheese won't hurt, a little meat won't hurt, and then randomly, it just gets out of control, and then you're in a caloric surplus, and you're just no way you're going to lose weight. So reality check yourself. Say, you know what? Have I really been doing what it takes to be able to get there? Probably not. Number two, are you following the fundamental rules of the way of eating or just weight loss in general? First of all, things like number three is keto sticks. Now, a lot of people will trash talk these things all day long. Little stick, you pee on it, blah, 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 blah. People go, well, there's more efficient ways of doing this, and you could do a blood meter, or you could do a breath meter. Here's the thing. When were you most on track? Okay? I'll tell you, when I was most on track, I was pissing on sticks 5 times a day. All right? I was. That's what worked for me. Okay? And you might say, well, it didn't work for me. Well, when were you losing weight best? Was it with a blood meter? Was it with a breath meter? What was it? Okay? Because I know there's been 95% of you out there that are probably saying, holy crap, he's right. When I was peeing on the sticks, I was able to freaking stay on track and understand that I was at least doing something right. Not only did it give you accountability, it's like, is the scale moving? Am I in ketosis? And I'm not saying this is an end-all cure-all, but I'm saying for me specifically, if I'm not doing this all day long, I know I'm definitely not doing this all day long. I'm not going down in weight. Okay, so you could trash talk them all you want, but that's your prerogative. Water. How much water are you drinking? Are you peeing like crazy? I remember a lot of you guys used to complain so much. I'm peeing so much, I can't handle this. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Do that again. Blah, blah. I'm annoying myself. Okay, shut up. No, seriously, if your teeth aren't floating, you're not drinking enough damn water. And I'm probably right there with you, to be honest. I need to drink some more damn water. I'm at like a gallon a day, But I'm definitely not pissing every 5 minutes. I need to get to the point to where I'm peeing every 5 minutes. And you need to be there. I I can't do that because of work. Well, you did it before. So what the heck are you bitching about? Oh, great. I just cussed in the freaking video. Now it's going to get demonetized. All right. So next thing, calorie deficit. Are you in a calorie deficit? Do you know what calorie deficit means? Are you following like a meal plan? Do you even know? Are you just winging it? Are you tracking your food? Are you consistent? Are you watching your portions? What does that mean? Were you doing that before? Then you probably need to do it again. Okay, so because literally, like, if you have weight problems, you guys, your mind is telling you, oh, you know, you need a little bit more today, Johnny, and you'll be fine. No, no, you won't. Okay? You won't be fine. Jonathan, you're not going to listen to that little voice inside your head that doesn't want you to lose weight and be happy. Okay? Because it's not true. So, next thing. Are you tanked out mentally, physically, emotionally? Do you need to reset your entire life? You guys, I'm not going to lie. I've been through a whirlwind. There's some stuff going on back behind the scenes right now. Behind the scenes that nobody knows about, and it's really difficult for me to handle. I handle things pretty well under pressure, I believe, but I'm also struggling quite a bit. You guys obviously know about my son, but there's more to it, and there's some stuff that's really hard right now that I'm having to go through, and I'm not really willing to share it all because there's some stuff that I need to keep private because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or whatever. So, but it's weighing on me, guys, and it's hard. Okay, and I've probably, I don't know if I've like really turned to food. I've turned to distraction. I don't like being home as much. Um, it's just difficult, you know, losing your best friend. And even though me and Boo like weren't right on top of each other 24/7, we kind of were, you know. We always passed each other in the hallway and stuff. And you know that stuff's hard, and you could be going through some serious stuff. And don't downgrade what you're going through just because you didn't lose a child, which I never thought I'd have to say. By the way, I said it the other day, and it really hit me kind of hard. Um, it could be relationship issues. It could be just stress at work. You could just be tired, you know. You could just need a vacation. You know, you could just need to pack up your stuff and go camping and get out of the city for a little while because your mind is just like, you've just been going too hard too long and you need a break. And you could be needing a break. And I'm not saying like a break, start eating like trash or whatever, but I'm just saying like a break from just the grind, the daily grind or the great daily stress or whatever. Sometimes that helps, you guys. You know, I don't want you to overdo anything in life. You do need balance. And I'm the professional overdoer. So I know, like, I go until I snap. And many of us do that. That's the American way is more is better and go hard or go home. And the reality is you really don't want to do that, and you really want to make sure you're focused on balance, because if the rest of your life is not balanced, if you're stressed out and your cortisol levels are super high and you're angry all the time, or you're overworked, or you're tired, or you're not getting enough sleep or whatever, like, you're not going to lose weight. Like, it just doesn't work like that. If all the other things are right but your body's out of whack and you're stressed and stuff like that, your body's like, no, man, fight or flight. Hang on to that food because we think we're dying. Like, get all aspects of your life in check. And, like, for instance, if you're not sleeping well, you probably need to get that figured out first, okay? If you're stressed out and you have a relationship issue, get that figured out first, you know? If you're going through an emotional time, give yourself time to go through it, you know? don't stress so much, because if you're piling on bad platforms, like, it's kind of like building a skyscraper on a really shifty foundation. Like, you might get the skyscraper up there, but at what cost, you know? So really, please make sure that this is a healthy journey, and in all aspects of your life. And know that losing weight is not just losing weight. Like, getting healthy means healthy here, and you have to really try to balance all of it. And I know, trust me, I know it's really difficult, and there's so many different aspects of all that you are. And just focus and understand that weight loss is not the end all cure all for all your problems. It's not going to make your life peachy cream. You know, make sure you are giving the proper amount of attention to each single situation in your life, or each uh, area of your life, whether it's health, well-being, emotional, physical, mental stress, sleep, relaxation, just everything. So make sure. And I didn't mean to elaborate on that, but that's a big deal. Um, the next one, goal setting. Okay, you want to see something? Let's see this mess. My goals are like written on the mirror, on the wall. They're all over the damn place. Okay, something I have struggled with is, like, I think because I'm doing so many different things, I'm really just trying to stay busy right now, you guys. I'm trying to stay busy because I'm going through a significant point in my life that I never thought I'd have to face. And I'm staying busy with clients. We meet up on Sundays and we run together, and we ran a 5K today, and it was good. We're running lots of races in 7 days, 6 days, 6 days. In 6 days, I run a marathon. The day before that, I ran a 5K with my clients, and we got a bunch of races other than that signed up and ready to go. And I'm just focusing on, you know, doing stuff. And because I'm focusing on so much on the physical aspect, the weight loss and stuff like that, not necessarily taking a back seat, but like, you can only push so hard in those different areas. So I guess that's an excuse. We got to be careful of those excuses. BSTYE. Be stronger than your excuses. But I need to probably focus equal amounts on my food. One of the things that I find extremely challenging with my specific scenario is when I buy Tupperware and things for the kitchen lately. My mom is on the biggest rampage that she's ever been on of throwing stuff out, and it's extremely difficult because if I buy $10, $20 worth of Tupperware, it's gone by the next day. And with a decrease in clients and stuff like that because of the holidays and whatever reasons, I don't have the money to continuously buy new Tupperware and stuff. I've even contemplated putting a sink in here. I've contemplated moving out. I've contemplated all these things, and then I get a guilt trip from her, and she's like, "You don't want to do that." Boo didn't want to do that, and it's just like, what the heck is going on? So I am right there with you, but goal setting and achieving them. Little tiny goals. Remember, I told you micro goals, guys. Go back to the basics. If you got to lose 100 pounds, lose 5. And then you got 95. Lose 5 more, and then you got 90. Don't think of it like this major astronomical thing that you cannot achieve. Tick it off slowly, one by one by one by one by one, because not only is it going to get you closer to your end goal, but it's going to feel great, and it's going to empower you, and you're going to start achieving things. The more you achieve, the more confidence you have to achieve more. So just keep doing it. You know what it takes. You've been there. And if you haven't, learn what it takes. There's a slew of books, information out there. There's meal plans. You can purchase meal plans from me. There's just so many things. Sorry. When I talk a bunch, I start getting lack of oxygen, I think, to my brain. That's how much I talk. But I wanted to show you this. This is actually, I don't know if they have any more. I was at Half Price Used Books the other day, and I told myself I was not going to buy a book, but it's actually not technically a book. It's like a food journal. It was like $3 at there, right? And I looked on Amazon because I always do this. I looked on Amazon and it was $1.37 with shipping. And I was like, is that even possible? So I bought it. I don't know if it was the last one or whatever, but this is for those of you that travel or that want to track. I'm going to tell you right now, I recently started trying out like the different tracking apps and stuff. I've been like anti-tracking apps forever. And I did like the Atkins tracking app. That was actually pretty nice. I was actually able to go through there and figure out my meal plan and stuff. But then the only thing was I didn't screenshot it, and it was a pain to go find where it was and stuff like that for me. So my thoughts is I really like pen and paper or pencil and paper. So I got this little Any Diet Diary, and you can go on Amazon and just type in the Any Diet Diary. I'm not going to put a link because it's not, I mean, I don't think it would be anything. So right here, it's going to have different information like calories, carbs, cholesterol, sodium, fiber, snacks, daily totals and stuff like that. And that's for the person. The reason I did that is because, and look, it's got tons of pages. So you could go day by day by day, but realistically, you don't really have to. You don't have to do that. And I probably wouldn't recommend it. What I would do is use it as like a ongoing meal plan. So for instance, like Atkins induction, it's debatable. Everybody wants to debate, or keto or whatever. It can be like 70-75% fat, and then 20-25% protein, and then about 5-10% carbohydrates. Very low in carbohydrates, obviously, but that would be your percentages, and just figure out the percentages and everything, and then go through and make your own meal plan. And then once you got it, follow it for a couple weeks. See how your body responds. If that didn't work, cool. Go to the next page and write a new little meal plan and try that. And then that way you could take little notes in there, and you could say, hey, this really worked, or I didn't really see the results that I was looking for, so I'm actually going to move forward. But you can take notes and you can put that in there. And then once you find a key, it's kind of like you're inventing the light bulb. Thomas Edison, I think that's who invented the light bulb. Let's just pretend I'm not wrong on that. Okay. But it was like 1,001 times that he took to invent the light bulb for it to work. So once you find one that works for you, because your body is completely different than my body, and your body is different from the next person's body, once you find what works for you, then you can like put a gold star by it or something. And those little stars that you got in class, wow, I remember those stars. Those are amazing. I wonder if they still give those to kids. You know, the little red stars and stuff in school in like 5th grade, 4th grade. Anyway, in the back of the book, it's got some interesting information like carb counts for basic foods and stuff like that. I don't know how well it is, but it's about 100 pages of carb counts and stuff like that, and different things. I don't know if it's like 100% current. Sometimes these informations are a little bit off, but a good guide. The reason I got it is because I wanted to be able to keep something small, not too small to where I would lose it, but something small with me while I travel to be able to track. So not like worrying about like internet access or whatever, but I could pick up something on the side of the road at like a little stand and say, okay, I got 6 ounce meat stick on the side of the road in Thailand or whatever. Yes, that was actually a thing. That's why I'm saying they were only like 30 cents a piece. I ate the hell out of those things. They were freaking good. I'm convinced they were covered in sugar, but just don't tell anybody. I just told everybody. Okay, so that's why I did that, is for mainly for traveling and stuff like that. So I can have a little bit more flexibility. You know what I mean? Makes sense. You guys, if you're new here, please check us out on Facebook. Our group is called Healthy Living for a Healthy Life. Be stronger than your excuses. Remember to spread love, not hate. Drink your damn water. Hashtag Team Boo. This is getting so long. And remember, if I have one thing that I can tell you right now to gain from this video, back to the basics. What worked before will work again if you just get back there and stop thinking that you're some low-carb Atkins keto magician. calm down and realize that what works is what works. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And how do you know it's broke or not broke if you're not back there? So get back to the basics. You guys have a beautiful day. Keep up the good work. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye.